Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. And so off the tip, it's Washington. To the middle. Here's Sarr. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Every time I watch Sarr, I'm just amazed at how light off the floor he is.
Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve.
And here we go, the Nuggets on the fast break. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Melton. Denver shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. Well, Grant, tonight we've got 2 teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Here's Sarr. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. And that one's good. Green.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot. And it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
Pass to Sarr. Let's go with a 3. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Now let's find out what head coach David Adelman had to say. Allie LaForce.
Talking with him about De'Aaron Fox, I asked Coach what he wanted his guys to do against him, and Coach said to not give him room to run. De'Aaron is dangerous when he's attacking lanes and leaking out in transition, so we need to limit those opportunities. So it sounds like they're aiming to slow the pace down. We'll see if it works for them.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Jokic. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game.
And dunking it with authority inside. This is why Jokic guys look to feed him down there.
Here's Fox. Pass to Sarr. To stop the run. And he lays it up and in. Sarr's got 6. And it's Green with the ball for the Nuggets. 3-point lead. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A., it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Now here's Fox. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Here's Green. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Green's got his second basket on the night.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Fox right side. Pass to Sarr. Back to Fox. They set the pick. Puts one up from 19. That one's wide left.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's Jokic. Outside Watson. Now here's Porter. 4 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get one up from 20 feet. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
I mean, is there anything this guy can't do? Jokic with the next level awareness.
Here's Fox. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. 7-point differential. Outside Murray. Puts up a 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Porter. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Melton.
And the burst of athleticism and size of Porter Jr. is hard to match up against, making the defense settle for fouling.
And Denver making a change here. Now here's Fox. 32 seconds left in the first. Pass to Sarr. Excellent D there from Lively.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Count the basket.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
3-pointer, Fox. Nails it from 3.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And so it's Denver, ending the quarter up 10. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back after this word. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, we're in the era of the 3-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Westbrook outside. Here's the 3. Williams grabs the board. Wizards trail by 10. Here he goes. And out of bounds. Denver will have it. Doris, think about Russell Westbrook's career. All-time NBA leader in triple-doubles.
BA, there is so much to admire about Russell Westbrook, but I'm going to begin with something that I think is undervalued, and that's his willingness as a great player to play hard every single night on both ends of the floor. Tough, competitive, and skilled. He's a Hall of Famer.
And a slam dunk by Lively.
This is why you let Lively go to work inside. Such an exceptional athlete.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
KBA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and absence of skill deficiencies. Ryan, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie.
And the intensity Murray plays with is impressive. Excellent work forcing the issue and drawing the contact.
Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, BA. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Pass to Lively. Second chance effort. Here's the second effort. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Just superb timing. Lopez stretches out beautifully to send that back.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Banked it in off the glass. Now a timeout called by Denver. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Here's Jokic. Oh, Williams with the block. And he's able to get it back. Tries again. Back to Watson. That one's good from the corner. And the Nuggets lead by 16.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
Outside, Williams. Back to Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Boy, you love seeing Brook Lopez get involved. He expertly exploits the defense in these pick-and-roll sets.
Right side, Porter. Back to Green.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Wide open look. It's good. Green's got 7.
Using the pick there, Green saw the opening and let it fly.
Left side, Brogdon. To the paint. Oh!
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Pass to Exum. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Washington. We've got 1:23 left in the second period. And it's on Dante Exum. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Left side, Williams. Over to the left wing. Lopez for 3. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now. His first miss. Back come the Nuggets on the run. A nice shot by Watson. Watson's gotten 4 this quarter.
And that's just an all-around talent there. I mean, Green is dependable at finding his open teammates.
Pass to Williams. Deflected.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Back to Porter. Now Jokic. Rebounded by Brogdon.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Lopez. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Clock at 4. The Wizards with another miss. Here's Jokic. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Jokic has got 11.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Pass to Lively. Here's Marion. Here's Green. Sarr pulls it in.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Grant, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sarr has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well. And that's a very intriguing package.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
Here's Fox. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. And he's good on the 2nd.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
Pass to Exum from downtown. And no good. The Wizards trail by 19 from outside the arc. Watson with a rebound. And here's Exum. Outside, Green. Inside. Back to Lively. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Lively's got his third basket on the night right there. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year. He said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star. Here's Green. It's rebounded by Washington. And stolen by Green. Pass to Watson. Lively with it. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of hype. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
To the inside. And out of bounds. Denver will have it. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Lively. Here's Marion. Still no points. Back to Lively. Melton outside. Here's Sarr. This one for three. The Wizards with another miss. Now Lively. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Sarr pulls it in.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
To the wing on the left. 4-3. Another score. His fifth make out of 10 tries.
If that jumper could become a consistent option for Sarr, he's going to be a dangerous player in this league.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Here's Westbrook. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Murray. Tries it from 19. The rebound by the Wizards. Here's Sarr. 11 points in the game.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Westbrook outside. And here's Jokic. 11 points in the game. Stolen by Melton. Fox left side. Wow, the athleticism of Fox.
Even though he's just 6'3", Fox can really get up, including slamming it down in style.
There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Porter. 6 to shoot. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
Nuggets ball. Wizards substitution. Number 8.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
Nuggets ball.
Just 2 to shoot. Here's Porter. The jumper from the wing off target. And Fox has got the ball here for the Wizards. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Shot's good by Sarr.
Sarr is playing with a lot of confidence, not questioning himself, just using his size to keep finding buckets.
Murray for three. Sarr pulls it in. Now Fox. Rejected by Jokic. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic. Here's Williams. And so it's Denver in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They're showing impressive focus. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Wizards trail by 13. Now here's Fox. Excellent D there from Holmes. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Poke loose. Out to the wing. Here's Jokic. Sarr pulls it in. Fox deciding where to go with it. Missed inside. Denver leading by 13. Pass to Murray. Here's Jokic. And again, it's Denver missing. The Wizards on offense. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the board.
Fox with the ball. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Oh, and he nails it from the high post.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Pass to Holmes. The three is up. Here's Jokic. Launches the three. Again, Jokic missing.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
And there's the rejection. Outside, Green. There's the drive. Good on the shot. And the Nuggets lead by 13. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
Fox outside. And stolen by Jokic. Pass to Green. Beyond the arc. Another miss by Green. Wizards trail by 13. Here's Williams. And yep, it's good.
Making things happen. You want Fox making decisions with the ball.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Lets it fly. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Smart move by Fox off the pick and roll, passing to a ready score.
Jokic, no good. Fox with the ball. Check by Murray. Pass to Dumars. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Left side, Green. 1:33 left in the final quarter. And the basket by Jokic.
And Jokic doesn't get a lot of lift on his shot, but he doesn't need it. I mean, he is money in the mid-range.
Fox for three. Offensive rebound. Lopez. The three. And it's Fox missing.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that. Pass
to Holmes. Back to Green. The three. Sinks it from distance. And the Nuggets lead by 16.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Nuggets.
They paid the price for sloppy ball control before, but tonight they kept it locked up tight.
Yeah, they did. And at the other end, they were very disruptive defensively.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Nikola Jokic.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Outside, Green. Just 5 on the clock. Goes back up. Fox gets a hand on it.
Wizards ball. Kicking in the game to your Nuggets. Number 8, Pennington Watson.
So no problem for Denver as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans.